Namaste, everybody, and welcome to In Conversation with our community leaders. And today it's the 72nd India's Republic Day celebration, and I am very excited to once again welcome our community leader, our sponsor, our partner at Panorama India, Mr. Joseph Selraj Xavier from State Bank of India. Welcome, sir. How are you today?
I'm very fine. Thank you, Sumita. It's always a pleasure to be online with you, and it's always a pleasure to interact with you. Your energy is always very infectious. So, I always feel happy when I speak to you. Your infectious energy, catches on to everyone around you. It's always my pleasure. Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. And I want everyone to know that State Bank of India and Mr. Joseph, once again, are presenting sponsors for Panorama Idol this year. And we cannot do, when we do Republic Day, India Day, any of these celebrations without our community partners. So let me tell everybody a little bit about Mr. Joseph. If you haven't met him before, Mr. Joseph is the current president and CEO of SBI Canada, State Bank of India. Has a master's degree in management and a diploma in international banking and finance. He has over 30 years of experience in banking in India, Panama, USA, and now Canada. His experience covers retail banking, international banking, treasury, training, risk management, and corporate governance. In SBI, he has been involved in the design and execution of two of the landmark HR initiatives called Parivartan and Arohan that impacted more than 200,000 employees of State Bank. So, Mr. Joseph, first of all, that is a very impressive background and resume. Our conversation today is really about, and why we do these conversations with community leaders, because especially in times like this, when we're going through a pandemic, it has been a tough year for a lot of people. Individuals like yourself who are quietly behind the scenes doing many, many good things for the community and giving back. This is our way to kind of bring that to the forefront, to kind of show the heroes in the back to the rest of the world what's happening. Of course, today is the 72nd Republic Day celebration. So I'm going to begin by probably the most important question to you. What does India's Republic Day mean to you?
That's a very interesting question. I know at a different levels. Initially, when we used to grow up in India, Republic Day always brings these memories of the pomp and splendor of the parade, which happens, the Republic Day parade. Growing up, we always used to look forward to watching that parade when the TVs came and look at all the armed forces, their vehicles, and the people marching, the paramilitary forces, the various states coming up with depicting their unique features and culture of their states when all those floats. And the people queuing up on both sides of the streets for miles together to watch the parade. It's always used to be very exciting. But when you grow old, more than the physical manifestation of the Republic Day, what tends to strike you more is what happened before that. The kind of struggles which people went through.
Yes.
To get the independence, which we had to struggle for quite some time, the sacrifices made. Many ways, if you see the today's situation, the pandemic which we are in today, it is actually a reflective of all the struggles. It's almost a similar situation. It's only the enemy is different.
Yeah.
Adversary is different. It's a tiny, small, particle which is not even viewed through a microscope. You need an electron microscope to view this virus.
Yeah.
And it has been holding the entire world, not just Canada or India, the entire world economy to ransom. But like everything happens in the past, all these struggles, people sacrifice, stay with each other, stand by each other, and finally the result is always that we always overcome. Republic Day celebration is more, I would say that I look forward to the celebration which is going to happen once we are able to conquer this pandemic in the next couple of weeks or months. I think, probably Republic Day is going to be an extended Republic Day for us when that happens.
Yes, from your mouth to, right above there. I think you've said a very good point. Is this year Republic Day means so much more because I think everyone's reflecting on so much that's kind of happened. It's been a true year of reflection. You're very much correct in that. So for Panorama, I know State Bank has been supportive, and I know you have been very supportive of, for example, presenting Panorama Idol, which is singing and culture and giving newcomers an opportunity to get in front of, people and present their talent and art. I know you're a big proponent of culture and art. I'd love if you could share a little bit about why you think this is important. Why do you support initiatives like Panorama India and events such as Idol and Republic Day and India Day?
State Bank of India is called as the banker to every Indian. State Bank of India is the brand that built India. As they say, it's the brand that built India, and we represent the entire country. We are there for every Indian, and not only Indians who are in India, Indians who are there, outside the country also.
Yeah.
There's always a popular saying: you can take an Indian out of India, but you cannot take India out of an Indian. So what is this Indian out of India? Basically, it is the culture which the person brings, maybe first generation, maybe second generation, maybe third generation. But still, a part of that culture is always remaining with the person, irrespective of, the geography where the person lives. So art and culture are the most important things which bring together the entire community and brings that feeling of oneness and togetherness. So it is always our endeavor to be, part of that, not just in taking care of the banking needs of our customers and community. It is much beyond. We would like to be part of this community as we represent the entire country. So that is the reason why we have always been a ardent supporter of Panorama India, because like State Bank of India, Panorama India is also representative of the entire country. You bring together the entire Indian diaspora together. The kind of crowds, which we used to see in the events when it used to happen in person, it was amazing. The way you were able to bring together all the communities from all over GTA and Ontario here. That is what brings us all together, and that is why State Bank of India is always with Panorama India. And it's always been our pleasure to be associated with it. We are very proud to be a partner with Panorama India in bringing to life this very lively event and all those events which you conduct during the year.
So I know this is, and I know we were having this conversation as well earlier, this has been a tough year for every sector, business overall, every sector, individuals. I know that you have made at State Bank and in your role, you've made a point to try to be as accessible as possible, to customers, which, we were just saying, like, banking's actually essential work, banking, because that's, for most people, a lot of people still line up, they still go into a branch, but I know that you guys have made some strides on the digital side to become easily accessible. So do you want to maybe share a little bit about some of the good changes you've made?
Absolutely. Accessibility is the most important thing, especially for, if even if you don't have money, if you're not able to access that money when you need it, what is the use of having that money? So it become, for us, it is very, very important that the customers have access to us. Despite the pandemic, despite the lockdowns, all our branches were open and functioning when were available to the customers. We did follow the social distancing norms, which were, advised by the health authorities to ensure the safety of our staff as well as our customers. But at the same time, what we did was we also ensured that our online channels, our internet banking, mobile banking, everything was working 24/7, without any glitches. We were monitoring it continuously so that customers had that access. Plus, one more new thing which we have launched now is our desire was to launch it much earlier, but because of the pandemic, again, it got delayed. But fortunately, we were able to launch it last month, which is the YONO Global. YONO Global is our international platform. Right now, it's, the amount of, you'll be amazed at the number of people who are actually transacting on YONO in India, which is around 30 million people. There are 30 million people on the YONO platform in India.
Wow.
And the aim of State Bank of India is to take this YONO platform across the globe and connect the entire diaspora. What we have done in Canada is the YONO Global app. Customers can link their India accounts. We know a lot of people who are there still maintain bank accounts back home. They can link their accounts and they can view their accounts.
Okay.
I'll just give you a small example, how convenient the app is. If somebody wants to transfer a money to their account in India, they just open the app, hit send, and immediately open their account in India, the account in the same app, they can see the money getting reflected. One of the
Wow. That's
things
real
which
time.
real time, if you have an account in SBI, real time, you can see the money in Indian account.
That's fantastic. So for,
Always one of the concerns which people used to have is, when will my money reach my account so that, the family can take care.
yes, yes.
That what we have tried to do is remove the anxiety for the customers.
That's really good because there are so many people, and I know we come across this all the time. There's so many people that are living here, but they're sending money regularly back to their families. This is a great experience because you're right. The biggest anxiety, and unfortunately, it does come from time. It is that international thinking that if I put it today, how long will it take to, or wire
Read, yeah.
transfers? You
Mhm.
still can't believe wire transfers take so long. So this is fantastic. And it's really good to hear how you're trying to improve to be more available and more easily accessible for the customers.
Absolutely. In fact, our aim is also to to help the Indian students who are coming from India here. In the next couple of months, we will
Good.
have the app where they can open the account sitting in India. Even before coming here, they can get the
Oh,
services opened. They can fund the account, and as soon as they land, we can verify their landing papers and activate their accounts. So many people used to express their difficulty, like when they have a lot of anxiety moving from India to here. Where do I stay? What do I do?
yes.
At least bank account and money need not be one of their concerns.
Great.
So at least they will have a bank account, they will have a debit card. In fact, one more thing we are thinking is, like, even give them the debit card while in India itself. Even before they board the flight, they will have the SBI Canada mobile app, and they will also have a debit card, so that within days of their landing, they will have a fully operational bank account.
That's
Basically, to
fantastic.
make things easy for people.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You're really thinking from the point of view of that journey somebody has to take, and what
That's
are
true.
some of the anxieties. So that's great news. I think from our end, we continue to say thank you to you for supporting us because we're proud to do all these events for free. We never charge for any events, but we can only do them because individuals like yourself and State Bank of India step up and support. India Day this year we did digital. It was enormous. It was much bigger than we had anticipated. Republic Day we want to continue. Of course, as you know, today it's being live streamed on so many platforms, and we know people are all watching from their homes. And we want this celebration to continue. What we are praying is that come summer, even if it's small, let's do something in person so we can be here.
That's true. I
But
really hope to see the India parade live in August.
yeah,
So let's hope and pray
yeah,
that we will be all able to get together as a community together and celebrate uh,
yeah.
India and Canada in Toronto.
That's, I joked. I said, okay, even if we're not allowed trucks, even if we can do minivans, I'm okay with minivans. But there's something so we can all engage again, just even if it's smaller, because I think we're all ready. But I,
Right.
but I do want to say thank you to everybody who's home today and safely celebrating Republic Day in their homes. And we're trying our best to make sure this energy still stays with everybody. We want to thank you today for being here. Thank you for giving back, continuing to always give back. We're proud to have State Bank as our diamond sponsor, our presenting sponsor this year for Idol. And, the winners get announced tonight for Idol.
Okay. Okay.
So I know you will be joining me for that to make the live announcement. And we're excited because I don't know who it is. The live voting is going on right now.
Okay.
But I say wishing the best to the Idol contestants.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to say in the end to everybody as they're celebrating Republic Day today?
I would like to say that stay safe,
Yeah.
take care of each one of the community. Freedom is important. Individual freedoms are important, but at the same time, as a society, it is important for us to be collectively responsible for each one of us. So that is what community is all about. That is what society is all about. And I request all of you to celebrate responsibly and safely, and wish you all the very best to you and your near and dear ones. All the very best to you.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you to everybody, and happy 72nd Republic Day celebrations.
Thank
Namaste.
you. Namaste.